Russia benefiting and profiting from Houthi Red Sea attacks. Russia is reportedly profiting directly from Houthi attacks in the Red Sea as Moscow's war in Ukraine and Israel's war on Hamas both continue to rage. The Houthis, a militant group based in Yemen, have been attacking the Red Sea's busy maritime shipping corridor since shortly after Israel launched its ongoing assault in Gaza since October 7, 2023. Meanwhile, Russia has been heavily sanctioned since invading Ukraine on February 24, 2022. Many goods that normally traveled by ground through Russia on their way from Asia to Europe were shifted to the Red Sea route as a result of war. The volatility prompted sea shipments to begin taking a far longer route, traveling from Asia to Europe by circumnavigating Africa via the Cape of Good Hope. The Financial Times reported on Monday that requests to instead ship goods through Russia by rail have soared as a direct effect of Red Sea crisis, while European Union (EU) sanctions prevents the transportation of goods through Russia by road. No such restrictions apply to rail travel as long as the cargo does not produce or originate in Russia. German shipping company DHL reportedly said that requests for shipments using Moscow's state-owned company Russian Railways Ost had skyrocketed by 40% since the Houthis forced the longer route to become commonplace. Since December 2023, the requests have picked up since the beginning of the situation in the Red Sea by over 40%, DHL told the Financial Times. The overwhelming amount is going through Russia. Similarly, specialist shipping companies, Railgate Europe and Railbridge Cargo both said that demands for commercial shipments to take the Russian rail route had increased by over 30% following the Houthi attacks in Red Sea shipping. Although companies like Railgate Europe have avoided dealing directly with Ost, the Russian company is ultimately in charge of the rail system and gets financial benefits from any shipments. Both the EU and the US did impose sanctions on Ost following the invasion of Ukraine. However, loopholes remain that allow the railway to be legally used for commercial freight as long as the shipments do not originate or stop in Russia. While the total amount of cargo transported through Russia since the Houthi attacks began is unclear, any resulting profits that Ost has acquired will likely be used, at least in part, to continue to fund Russia's war in Ukraine. The Houthis have vowed to continue attacking the Red Sea corridor for as long as Israel continues its attacks on Gaza, which have increasingly come under international criticism and condemnation following the reported deaths of more than 30,000 Palestinians, majority being women and children.